Alright guys, it's time to see what the Scarecrow is going to have for us here. So, let's go ahead and start. There he is.
Do you really think you won? Fear makes you predictable. I am in complete control.
How do I shut it down?
Let me go, or she dies.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you found him?
Get out of there! Now!
Relax. No one knows I'm here.
Obviously somebody does.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family, knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
Alfred.
I have a bad feeling.
You, sir. I've been trying to contact Miss Gordon, unfortunately with no success.
Keep trying.
Alright, so you just saw a jump there. Basically, the reason for that is we played through it one time, and for some reason, for some stupid goddamn reason, the game had to like load another point in the save file. So I already know what's going to happen after I do so much of what's going to happen next. I'm not going to spoil anything too much for you. I want you guys to view this as it goes. And yeah, I'll edit the video at a later time. Probably after this one's done recording, to put this one up, and then we'll get back to the actual gameplay. Hopefully no interruptions. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this next part.
Preparing neutralizing agents.
What are you doing? It's too late. You can't stop it.
I know. I'm not trying to stop it, but I can reduce the blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter. Find her, Alfred.
Neutralizing agents deployed.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
I wonder what happens if I move too fast. I really do wonder what happens if I move too fast, but I'm not willing to test it.
There's
I'm not
no
willing
other
to
way,
test it.
Alfred.
There's
Maybe
always
later.
a way, sir. Please.
My light just went off. The blue bulb. Which happens. I don't mind. Just gonna get dark in the video. I have to.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 25%.
Where is she, Alfred?
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
She was aware of the risks, Master Bruce. She'll be as angry as you are that she's allowed this to happen.
I did mention in the previous video before it got cut off that I did think that 75% was going to be where it stopped, and I end up being right. I will say that. It's a spoiler alert for the next few events, but I do end up being right. That 75% is actually where I get to, even though it doesn't seem like it really is where I get to, but it is where I end up stopping this process, is at technically 75%. And you'll find out what I mean by technically.
I need to be more careful. Slow and steady. Not too fast.
Just put it in there.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced.
This music makes me want to cry because of the scene.
I'm monitoring that facility. You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you, you must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
What he said right there is probably a very tear-jerking scene for true fans like me. When I first heard it, I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is where Batman has to die. You know? And that's why I thought this was going to be the last scene. This is it. This is already like happening, and it's only been like the first probably like, if anything, total of 20 minutes of gameplay. Batman's already about to die.
Neutralizing engine supply. Blast radius increased by 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Miss me.
And this is where we left off. Such bullshit. They managed to bring the Joker back. I'm mad. I'm mad because they brought him back. I didn't want them to bring him back. I wanted them to leave him out of the game totally. But they had to bring him back. Oh, come on, I'm playing as Gordon. They got me playing as everybody on this, don't they? Still can't believe it. They managed to slip in a scene with Joker doing something. Was that Mark Hamill? I didn't recognize the voice. Was that Mark Hamill? I'm gonna have to go back and review it.
How am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
Why do I have to be in first person? Why does this looks like a... This kind of reminds me of BioShock with like the two old movie posters on the side here. I don't know why, it just reminds me of BioShock. Then a television screen too. But anyway, let's not talk about another great game series. Why am I in first person? Why can't I just be a regular person? Oh.
What the hell is this place?
Really good question. Nobody's in there.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
What the? Nobody's in there. Is that Calendar Man? No, it's Killer Croc. It has to be Killer Croc.
What do you want,
No?
pig? Coming in here eyeballing me. You think you can police me? Nobody polices the Goliath.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You are the police commissioner. Your face was on that billboard they replaced with mine. What are you waiting for, old-timer? Johnny C doesn't do requests.
He looks like a Joker knockoff, just saying. That's weird. And who are you?
Miss me already, Beth? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide your head falls off.
So in other words, these guys are all... Oh, shit!
I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to
He
see
just
this.
scared the crap out of me.
What is this place? Who are these people?
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
Okay. So that was a flashback.
Can you hear me, Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. He's stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give this city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. But no, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you saved the city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. After all, you're brooding for 2 now.
Okay, well, we're gonna end the gameplay here. Again, I'm a little mad that they did bring the Joker back, but I'm also happy because I love the Joker. But we seriously could have done this game without him. At least they brought him back as a fear reality. You know, they didn't bring him back as the actual main villain. He's just a fear intoxication. The main villain is still the Scarecrow. But that's something I am happy about. They brought him back as a hallucination rather than, you know, the actual main antagonist. I hope. But that is one thing I'd like to get off my chest right there. Another thing, I think it's weird that there are apparently 5 people, according to Batman, who are literally infected with Joker's blood, Joker's blood, and he's trying to figure out a cure for that. So I think that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But still, I'm a little mad at the fact that Joker's in here, and it does sound like Mark Hamill. Apparently, this had to have been very, very under wraps that Mark Hamill is actually in this game. So I'm gonna have to double check, you know, that is actually Mark Hamill. It sounds like him. If it's somebody else, well then bravo on recreating the Mark Hamill impressions. I mean, I used to be able to do it. I probably still could. Yeah. Well, this has been Double S, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.